What's good? What's good? It's your boy Eames, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Eames, the only Eames. I talk about a lot of crazy different stuff, life stuff, stuff that has to deal with creatives. We're gonna be getting into camera stuff. I talk about everything. I like sports. I'm a creative, and just jump in and subscribe to the page. Subscribe, like, comment, all of that good stuff. Let's keep it pushing. So I wanted to make a video today around the topic of 2020, and I know 2020 is over and we're leaving 2020 in the back. We're not gonna try to dwell on the things of the past. However, I wanted to kind of dive in and kind of break down why creatives struggled so much in 2020. 2021 is becoming a lot like 2020. COVID hasn't went anywhere. A lot of stuff is still locked down, and to make matters worse, it's cold outside right now, and I for one hate the cold. So it's kind of like not much has changed, so to speak, with the exception of a president. COVID's still here. Things are still on lockdown. We'll see how it plays out. And I don't want people to fall back into the same, habits or mindsets that they had in 2020. So let's talk about why creatives struggled in 2020. Obviously, everybody knows COVID hit. And at first we were kind of ignoring it. And, everybody was just still doing their own thing. I don't think it was until March of 2020, or at least in Kansas City, they was like, all right, we shutting this joint down. Ain't nobody gonna be doing nothing. Shows are gonna be limited. Outings are gonna be limited. Restaurants, so forth and so on. And then I think at one point everything was just shut down 100%. So what did all creatives do? And by creatives, I mean musicians, painters, anybody in the creative field, dancers, anybody in the creative field. What did we do when we couldn't go out and be in dance class or go out to open mics or, do gigs? Everybody turned to the internet. Everybody turned to live streaming. And that was cool. I didn't do that. I didn't turn to live streaming. I kind of just went into a pouch and just kind of shut down, because I'm always trying to figure out what can I do that's left field, that's different from what everybody else is doing. So I didn't really jump on the live streaming thing originally. I jumped on it a little later, but originally I was not on the live streaming thing. So everybody turned to live stream. Facebook, Twitch freaking blew up. TikTok became a thing. Everybody ran to the internet. But I think what happened later in the year for a lot of creatives, and I'm just basing this off conversations I've had, was everything got cluttered. Twitch got cluttered. TikTok got cluttered, and people that were going viral on TikTok at the beginning of the year in 2020 on towards the spring and summer, it just kind of slowed down because it became saturated. And everybody knows when you're first to the platform, you can kind of blow. The second it gets saturated, it's kind of harder. Same thing happened with YouTube, where a lot of those older creators that had, I'm talking about millions and millions and millions and millions of subscribers, they may still have those subscribers, but their watch time is slipping. So the streaming thing worked for a quick second, or the internet thing worked, but then a lot of creatives kind of just either one, lost the passion, or the success they seen was driving them, and when that success dipped, it was kind of like, I'm just now starting to live stream, but that's another story for another day. So I think people need to understand, as creatives, we are inspired by the things around us, heavily. The real creatives. There's some people that just do it for the money and do it for the views, you know what I'm saying? But we're heavily inspired by what's going on in our lives and different experiences that we go through on a daily basis. Whether that be you go to McDonald's and the waitress pisses you off. Do you call them waitresses? You don't call McDonald's people waitresses. The people, you call them clerks? What do you call a McDonald's worker? What do you call that? Put in the comments what you call someone that works at a fast food restaurant. Is it just employee? I feel like it should be waitress or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, if that person pisses us off, we may go home and write a short story about it, or write a song, or do a podcast. If we hear a certain style of music, dancers may go home and look up a whole playlist of that and put together, dance videos, or maybe that inspires their TikTok. So with COVID and nobody being able to go out and experience life, literally everything was shut down. I feel like creatives really struggled more than anybody else, because not only were a lot of us missing money, in the way that we make money every week, whether that be, CD sales or whatever it may be. Not only were we missing money, we were missing a part of life that made us who we were. So a lot of soul searching took place, and when you feel like you're missing a part of yourself, it can cause you to go crazy. And I don't mean just a small part. Usually when you're in the arts, it consumes your life. So when you're not able to go out and have fun and experience life, it kind of pulls and tugs at the things you're able to create. Now, luckily, we're creatives and we're always innovative, and we try different things. We tried, like I said, the Twitch thing. We tried the Facebook streaming thing. I've seen a lot of people turn towards merchandising and online sales and just a lot of different things. But it was all relatively new and different. And sometimes different is scary, and that's coming from me. I play the ukulele, I got dreads, I'm from the hood. Like, I embrace different, but I know different can be scary. So let's get to the point where I combated all of this, and I think where we can win, because like I said, I don't want to see people slipping back into this distraught struggle in 2021. Because yes, I do feel like things are going to be better, because now that we've dealt with the year of COVID, and by we I mean the people as a whole, I think we have a better, my phone just rung. I think we have a better understanding of, sorry guys. I think we have a better understanding of how to handle COVID moving forward. If the city was to open back up, I feel like they would know like now, how to handle it a little bit better, right? Nonetheless, it's still here, and we gotta be safe as creatives on not slipping away and being lost in the dust and trying to figure out and scramble what the hell we gonna do if this happens again. So my advice would to be figure out how to embrace new endeavors inside of whatever it is you're doing. Let me explain. I was an open mic guy. I loved open mics. I don't care about the big tours or the big shows or the big checks. All that's fun, and I love that stuff. But it was something about the organic nature of open mics that just, I don't know, captivated me. Knowing that you may see somebody at an open mic who just got off of American Idol, and the person after that is a 16-year-old girl who just wrote her first song last night. But the thing that brought us all together was community and like-mindedness. Wow, that was a big one, Phil. Like-mindedness. And it's something about just the community at most open mics. Some open mics are like Hollywood. I know when they took that away from me, I was like, man, now what? And I lost it. I didn't try to figure out, what was the next move or anything like that. I just kind of shut down. What I should have done and what I'm doing now is finding solace. I hope that's the word. Finding comfort in the way things are. Everything happens for a reason, and you can't control everything. Yes, I do believe you can manifest your destiny, and I do believe in the 10,000 hour rule, and I do believe those who work for something will achieve those things, dreams, all of that, top of the mountain, bada boom, bada bang. But life is very unpredictable, and that's what makes it so much damn fun. When you embrace the flaws and when you have something planned out perfect and it goes left. I live for that now. Yes, it's stressful. Yes, I lost my mind through some of that, but now I live for that. Inside of that, I've learned to just, if something goes wrong today, embrace that, embrace that, and don't get caught up in the way things used to be, because nothing will ever be the same. Nothing will ever be the same. And as long as we're sitting around waiting for things to go back to the way it used to be, the before COVID, there is no before COVID. It's all in the history books, okay? COVID's here. It'll probably be, I don't want to say COVID will be around, but I feel like the world has changed. I was having a conversation with my agent, and he feels like the way we used to do live events has changed forever, because now that major companies or just anybody who's throwing an event, they have realized that they can throw these events electronically, via Zoom or just different platforms. They can save money. So things may never go back to the same. We may be streaming in our freaking draws, singing to 10,000 people for the next 5, 6, 7 years. I do think there'll be a live element, but we don't know. And we have to embrace that unknown and not get caught up into, man, just wait until this is over. I'm going to go back to this. Live in the now. Live in the now. Embrace it. Don't be scared of change. Don't be scared of things being different. And through that new lifestyle that we're living, the new world we're living in, it should, at least it is with me, it's making me, I don't know, try new things. And those new things are kind of, I don't know, revitalizing my career and my creativity. And for example, I've been able to do YouTube like a lot more, even though I've been missing a lot of videos in a lot of days. I think I'm like 2 weeks late or something. I don't know, maybe not. But I've been able to embrace some things that I've struggled to embrace for years and years and years and years, because I was so stuck in these things come first. These are the things I'm used to: open mics, local shows, touring, college market. When all of that got taken away, it was like, man, I could cry about it and be mad and figure out what I'm gonna do, or I could just try new stuff. I've got this camera, let's just get on it and talk. Boom, here we are. And this is even before COVID. I'll say this and I'll shut up because this video is kind of running longer than I wanted to run. Before COVID, I don't know. I guess I was just like scared of so many things, and I was just, I don't know. I don't know. I was scared of a lot, and I think a lot of people were scared to like embark on new journeys. Well, now it kind of feels like we have nothing to lose. We already lost everything. You know, they took away the world as we know it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm embracing it. You never know what's gonna happen, whether it be in the political process, whether it be on the local level, in the music industry, in the corporate industry. You just never know. So if you got a plan or an idea, whether it's a good one, okay, well, don't do any bad ideas like go jump off a building or bungee cord. But if you got an idea, you've been like, I said no bungee cord. Anyway, if you're jumping off, no, not if you're jumping off of a building. Stay with me. If you've got an idea and you just been scared, or you feel like you haven't had the time or the resources, take what you got. Take what you have. I can't speak today. Take what you have and just try it. Now's the time to do it. And let that innovation and that discovery drive you so that you don't lose your mind. All right. That's all I got to say today. I'm coming back with more videos. I have so many videos laid out and like just like, I don't know, perfectly lined up, and I just haven't recorded them, mainly because I've been working on the album and other videos for the production company and stuff like that. But the videos are coming. I'm lazy, kind of, but I do enjoy talking to y'all. I've been getting a lot of great feedback. Shout out to everybody who's been hitting me up on Instagram, DMing me on Facebook, everything. Everybody's just been supporting. I never thought a lot of people was gonna really be looking at these videos. Of course, we all dream for that, but I was like, let's just do it to do it. But I've been getting a lot of good feedback, and I don't know, I guess stirring up conversation. So that's that. Anybody got any questions for me? Feel free to put them in the comments. Anything y'all want me to talk about, I'm listening. I'm here. It's your boy Eems, and I'm out. Catch you in the next one.